So, have you ever shared an idea in a meeting and it just kind of thuds? Like there's no reaction, there's no follow up, no one says, tell me more. And then maybe 5 minutes later, someone else says a version of your idea, less thought out, honestly, and suddenly everyone's nodding like it's genius. That used to happen to me more often than I'd like to admit, and really it was maddening. And it's a challenge that especially affects introverts because we often process internally, we choose our words carefully, and we don't always jump in fast. So when we do speak up and it doesn't land, it can mess with your confidence. And over the long run, it can stunt your career trajectory because you're not coming across as the leader you have the potential to be, or perhaps you already are. You start questioning yourself, like, maybe I'm not saying it right, or maybe I'm not cut out for this. But you are. Today, I'm going to take you through 3 practical ways to make your ideas land in meetings without trying to out-talk the loudest person in the room. I'm Stacey Chazin, founder of the I Factor, and I help quiet professionals unlock their influence, impact, and income by leaning into the strengths they already have. And because meetings are one of the biggest places you have opportunities to demonstrate your leadership and the brilliance of your ideas, I'm going to walk you through how those ideas don't get lost in the noise. Okay, way number 1. Prepare, prepare, prepare. I know, some meetings pop up out of nowhere, but whenever you can prepare, you have a precious opportunity to turn your idea from a thought in progress, so to speak, into something crisp and easy to deliver. Here's a simple way to do that in 5 minutes. Step 1. Look at the meeting agenda and ask yourself, what decision is the meeting really trying to make? And where do I have a perspective people might miss? Step 2. Write down 2 bullets. Your idea in 1 sentence and 1 proof point. That's a quick example, a data nugget, or a client story, or maybe it's a risk you're seeing, something concrete. That's it. Because when your mind is already organized ahead of time, you don't have to fight to find the words in real time during the meeting. You just get to show up as the thoughtful, prepared leader you already are. Way number 2, use nonverbal communication strategically. Here's what I mean by that. Introverts often assume the only way to make an idea land is to find the perfect words. Many of us are perfectionists or recovering perfectionists, as the case may be with me. But meetings, people aren't just hearing what you say when you're in a meeting. They're watching how you say it. So here are 3 quiet power moves that instantly increase how trackable or memorable your ideas feel. First, take up just a little more space. And I mean this not in an aggressive way, but in a grounded way. Plant both feet on the ground, sit tall, relax your shoulders. Because when your body says, I belong here, your idea lands differently, more confidently, more convincingly. Second, make eye contact on your main point. You don't need to stare anyone down, but pick one person, deliver your key sentence, then move your gaze to the next. This signals confidence and it helps the room follow what matters most. Third, use the pause. Before you speak, take 1 beat. After you make your point, take another beat. That pause communicates, this is important, and it gives people time to absorb your idea instead of steamrolling right past it. And here's way number 3, a move that is wildly underrated. Pre-wire your idea with 1 person ahead of time. This is where we introverts have a huge advantage because we often do our best thinking in calm one-on-one conversation. So before a meeting where you want your idea to stick and be remembered, reach out to 1 key person, someone influential or someone you know is aligned with you, and say, hey, I've been thinking about tomorrow's discussion. I have an idea I'd love your quick take on. 2 things happen when you do this. 1, you get to refine the idea in a low pressure setting. And 2, you create an ally in the room, someone who already gets your thinking and can reinforce it. And if they say in the meeting something like, building on what Stacey said, your idea not only gets attention, it gets traction through that person's endorsement. All right, here's your introvert power practice for this week. Pick 1 meeting in the next 7 days and do this. 1, spend 5 minutes prepping one idea, one sentence, and one proof point. 2, choose one nonverbal power move you'll use, posture, eye contact, or using that powerful pause. And then 3, pre-wire your idea with one person ahead of time. Just a quick message or a 2-minute chat. And then after the meeting, ask yourself, did people respond faster? Did I feel more grounded? Did anyone build on what I said? One last thing, if meetings are where decisions get made and visibility gets earned, then hoping you'll find the right moment isn't a strategy. If you want the full system I teach introverts to speak up effectively without forcing yourself to be someone you're not, download my free meetings playbook for introverts. The link is in the show description. Until next time, power on.